What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be making another brew, so that's coming up. But first of all, just wanted to give you an update on how the channel is progressing. So currently you've got 28 subscribers. I can't remember how many I had last time, but that's gone up a bit, which is great. Thank you to all who have subscribed. And I think my most successful video, which was the last brew, has been viewed 121 times, so that is a lot more than I thought actually. I haven't got that many friends, so there's someone else watching it, or people just repeat watching it because it was so good the first time round maybe. But if you haven't subscribed, please do. Ring the bell so you don't miss any videos. And if you want to see how the first brew went, start to finish, then please go back and look at the playlists. The first brew was called Brew Hazy IPA, and it went down very nicely. Slight problem with getting the last few pints out, but that's covered in a previous video as well. And today I'm going to be doing another brew. So again, it's another Pinter's own brew. Other things are available, of course. But if you want some real hardcore Pinter 3 advice and guidance, please do check out the Pinter Beer Chef. He's progressed a lot further than me and gone on to do some other things, so check that out. And yeah, hopefully the quality of my videos is also improving. I've been trying with YouTube Studio, but I did get in contact with Recreating Kev, who's sort of my inspiration for starting a YouTube channel, and he's using another Microsoft package. I'm going to give that a go today. So if you see a much more improved production quality, it's probably because I've had some success with the new software package that Kev's recommended, so I'll give that a go. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on to today's brew, which is the Yeasty Boys Bigmouth Remixed. It says it's a session IPA, only 4.5%, so shouldn't cause anyone any problems. The last brew was fantastic. I thought the quality was really good, much better than I expected. And Mr. Hocquez, who sampled it, I remember him saying that it was very good, not just good for a home brew, but it was a really good beer. So that's always nice to hear. He said that quite often with home brew you say, yeah, it's not very nice but it's cheap, or that's not bad for a home brew, neither of which applied to the Hazy IPA, so I thought that was praise indeed. Let's see if we can have the same sort of results with the Yeasty Boys Bigmouth Remixed Session IPA. So first of all, let's open her up, see what we've got. Well, we know what we've got, don't we? We've been here before. We have got, there you go, there's the brew pack. We've got, as expected, the purifier. I'm going to try with this time. If you watched the last video, the last brew, maybe I did something wrong, didn't shake it long enough, but it didn't fully dissolve last time. I was a bit concerned. So I'm going to try some warm water with that this time. See if I can get that dissolved and out in one go. We've got the yeast. And this time, new addition, we've got the hopper. That wasn't in the last brew, so I'll show you where that goes in a bit. I'm not sure what stage that goes in, to be honest, but it will become clear on the instructions. That screws into the Pinter on certain beer types, not on the last one, but clearly on this one. So, as usual, my old friend, the Pinter Beer app. So there's the brew machine. So click on that, start brewing, choose the beer. which is there you go. And you see there, you've got 3 options: recommended, minimum, custom. So I'm going to go with recommended and hit on let's make beer. So you can see there, it recommends 7 days brewing, 5 days conditioning, start brew, purifying. So purified instructions, let's get those up. Start purifying. Step 1, rotate carbonation dial to 5. So that's on the back there. We now know that the carbonation dial to 5 is effectively the most closed setting. That's what we've been brewing on so far. Take off the lid, which we have. Remove the parts. Yeah. Check tap collar. Right, so the tap, that just unscrews. That should be in now. So, let me show you that. Just push that in. There's a rubber O-ring on that. That's good and in there. Add purifier. Add the purifier to the Pinter. Please ensure you read the safety instructions on the label before use. There's a purifier. Whack that in there. Add the show you the safety instructions. Add You know what I did wrong last time? Don't tell anyone. It says add hot water. That's what I was going to do this time as a little hack I thought I'd invented, but it's actually the instructions. Oh dear, that's where it went wrong. So it says add hot water, fill to the internal black line with water from the hot tap. I'll edit this bit out. Let's forward the black line roughly. Add hot water. There's the brewing cap. Add conical bit to the main cap. That's that part. Screw the main cap back on, ensuring the handle is folded. So, very simple operation. Fold that down. Shake the Pinter. Shake the Pinter using both handles for 30 seconds in order to mix the purifier. Okay. Handle on the back there. I'll edit this bit out. I reckon that's 30 seconds. Attach the brewing dock. So, very simple operation. That's the brewing dock on. I think you saw that. Make sure it's aligned. That's that part there, it's in the line. It's a bayonet connection, so it's quite straightforward. You know when it's lined up. Turn it over and wait 10 seconds. Don't know if you picked up on that, you can hear all the purifier glugging down into the brewing dock at the bottom there. Right, you won't see this bit, but in the sink, it says, in the sink, hold the brewing dock and rotate anti-clockwise to release purified brewing dock. Empty the brewing dock. There we go. So what I did last time was just give that a little twist anti-clockwise. There you go, that's released. And there's the brewing dock. Just empty that out. And unlike last time, there's no granulated purifier left, which is a result, must be that hot water hack. Carbonation dial to off. Right, we know what this is, don't we? It's the dial on the back, set to 5, which is effectively virtually closed. Heard that hiss then. Carbonation dial to off. Purify the carbonation dial. Turn the pointer upside down, lift it, let the purifier flow through the carbonation dial for 10 seconds. When set to the off position, the carbonation dial is open and will let water through the valve. So, just so you can see that. You see that water trickling out there? Just let that leak out there for a bit. Some people have had like the fermentation processes sort of burst through that carbonation dial. I've seen videos where it's brewing, it's overflowing through that carbonation dial. I didn't have that last time. I think that's done. So next phase, attach the handle. Okay. So this might be a bit tricky to show you. There you go, handle on. Guess what's coming now? Purify the tap. There you go. Pull the lever down there. Let that run through. Oh, 5 seconds. That's probably done. This might be a little hack. Obviously with the tap closed and the carbonation dial off, not much fluid runs through because it obviously pulls a vacuum, but if you open the tap and turn it upside down, you get more purifier through the carbonation dial. I don't think that's in the instructions, but I might find that next week. Now it says empty the Pinter. So let's pull that off. Take that out and empty that. There you go. Just empty that. Right, what's next? Empty the Pinter. Start brewing. During the brewing stage, the foundations to activate taste and aromas are laid. The yeast converts sugars, we know that, don't we? Brewing instructions. Set the carbonation dial by rotating clockwise to 5. That's basically all the way around. Can't quite see it, I don't think. All the way around to 5. Can be. That's fully empty. Now it's saying add water to the fill line. So here we have, remember last time I explained the advice is don't use tap water for that because it's got lots of, it's got chlorine and all sorts of nasty, well, not very pure water in there. So I'm going to use this bottle of water, Asda, I think it's £1.30. Seemed to work last time. Also they recommend to use it at room temperature, which this is. So obviously it helps get the yeast started. Add water to fill line. I'm just going to put this straight in. This is 5 litres, and obviously I did it last time as well. So 5 litres is near a damn it to the fill line. So that can go straight in. There you go. Just slightly shy of that, I would say, but I'm not going to worry about that. Add the fresh press. Fresh press. Okay. There we go. Just get all that beery goodness in there. You know, I was talking about recreating Kev. The reason I asked him what editing software he's using now, I noticed in his last video, he'd sped up some of the bits. He'd developed new techniques in production. So I knew he hadn't done that before, not that I've seen anyway. So I think that's a new bit of software he's using. And sure enough, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a Microsoft thing he uses on his PC. So I'm going to try the same. So if you are wowed with the production quality, we've got Kev to thank for that. I'll put a link to his link in the description to his channel. I think that's all that out there. That's in. I think that's everything we're going to get. That's empty. Add the brewing yeast. You were ahead of me there, weren't you? Pour the contents of the brewing yeast into the pinter. You can do that. That's all in there. It says, actually, next phase, I know you trust me, it says set aside the hopper. So we'll put that somewhere safe, ready to add it at a later date. Screw on the main cap. That's on. Shake the pinter vigorously for at least 60 seconds. Now again, I think there's a mistake on my first video where I think I said 30 seconds, but again, looking at other people's videos, people recommend 2 minutes. So I will do 2 minutes. Obviously this is to make sure that the yeast gets fully mixed in with the beer. I definitely will cut this bit out, or if I can, speed it up. I think that will do. Attach the brewing dock. The last bits out of there. That's on. Check it's lined up. As you can see there, it is lined up. Turn the pinter over. There we go. Leave to brew, it says. Leave to brew at room temperature between 16 and 25 degrees. Some hissing is normal. Now, I didn't hear any hissing at all last time. And you remember, I was a little bit nervous about whether anything had actually happened. Yep. And that's it. That's it. So the hopping phase is next, which I'm not sure when that happens, but I'm sure they'll tell me. But effectively, that was the brew starting to brew. So I don't know if there's much else I can tell you about that. So 7 days. So I'll try and get this video edited and out today. Today's Wednesday. And then I'll come back to you when we do the hopping. There'll be a short video. You don't need to set too much time aside to watch that one. And then obviously we'll do the conditioning and taste testing as well. I think that's about it for today. Like I say, thanks for watching. Hope you're still here watching at the end. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button. I'll leave links up there to the previous playlist. You can go back and watch those for your delectation, entertainment. And I'll see you back here soon.